2nd down and 8. Larry Johnson closing in on the magical number. Gets the toss. Johnson, here he goes! This is 2,000 plus for Larry Johnson! Touchdown, Penn State! And he does it with style. 38 yards, his 4th touchdown of the day, and look at his lineman.
They know, and she knows.
2nd down and goal. Blitz coming. Gardner throws, touchdown, Funchess. He might have dropped a couple earlier, but he held on to that one. Brady Hope's going to go for 2, I think, to try to win it right here.
Yep.
Almost 114,000 watching with bated breath. Michigan for 2. Now they quiet down for the Wolverines offense. 3 yards away from a possible upset. Gardner, right side. It's intercepted. Ohio State intercepts it. Tyvis Powell saves the season. Can you believe it? Those folks can't. From the 18-yard line. McCarron. Pressure from behind, and the ball is out. And it's scooped up by Oklahoma. Touchdown.
Striker again.
And they are playing with house money right now with 7:44 to go. Todd Gurley back in at tailback. The toss to him. And he broke free again, and Todd Gurley down the sideline and gone. I think he might be on his way to being an All-American. I'm sure Dad thinks so too.
J.T. Barrett will learn in this situation is to put yourself in this kind of a 3rd down.
Barrett throws, and it's intercepted again, and that's going to be the ball game. Donovan Riley down the sideline, and he's going to take it. Touchdown, and the capper of the night. The man that replaced Kendall Fuller takes it 63 yards for a touchdown.
Well, there was a miss.
Under 4 minutes on the snap. And it is Murphy into the clear. Tyler Murphy. This might cap it. Touchdown. What a run. 66 yards for the score. Empty backfield. Dak Prescott a run all the way, and he's got a big opening. And a stiff arm, Dak Prescott. This is what he does better than anybody in the SEC. Touchdown. De'Runnya Wilson got the last block at 56 yards for the score.
I don't understand the alignment of LSU.
Needs 10 and throws an interception. Marcus Mallett going the other way. TCU touchdown.
Now this is just a beautiful play by.
Back and down at 2. And it's Linwood again, getting to the second level. I said earlier, Baylor might run 100 plays. That was number 100. Here's 101. Touchdown!
Be 4th and 3 now.
Gary Patterson wouldn't try to pull the trigger here on 4th and 3, would he? They need to get to the 42-yard line.
Well, if I'm Baylor, I'm playing safe here. I mean, I'm playing safe punt return. I'm not going after the kicker. They're going for it.
They're not going. They're not going to punt. They're going.
I think Gary Patterson is saying, I don't think my defense can stop Baylor again, and especially if we go to overtime, I don't like our chances of stopping him. We have to try to win the football game here. Now he cost.
And Boykin's all by himself in that backfield. 4th and 3. Boykin gonna loft one deep on the sideline. Broken up. Baylor's gonna get it back. Petty, play action. Pumps now, goes long. Man there, in and out of the hands of Norwood. And a flag down.
Pass interference. Defense number 3.
Got single coverage.
Bryce Petty cannot even watch. 6 touchdown day for him. Will it be enough? It was on his right arm that got him back in the game. And now it's going to be on the right leg of one of the smallest guys on the team. But if he hits this, he'll be the biggest man on campus. Chris Callahan from 28 for the most improbable of comebacks and the win. He got it. Unbelievable. Unanswered points in the last 10 and a half minutes. And Baylor has come from behind, shocked TCU and the entire country. Let the party on the Brazos begin.
Again, it's Lewis and Hamilton to the right. This is the ball game out here. If they don't get a first down, it's over. 4th and 6. Hackenberg
Hit and dropped, and the game is over. And it's Bosa.
This is a mismatch. Somehow Bosa got.
And he's going to throw it long. And he's got a man there on the run. Kalen Clay gone. Touchdown. 79 yards for the score.
Well, he had 57 yards passing last week.
What's going on the field here? Wait a minute. Joe Walker's in the end zone on the other end.
You know what? Kalen Clay dropped the football before he crossed the goal line. And the side judge...
Rolling down the field, the runner fumbled the ball prior to getting into the end zone. The ball was recovered by the defense. The play is under further review.
This will be interesting.
The side judge was watching it the entire way. Watch Kalen Clay before he crosses the goal line. He drops the ball clearly. What was he thinking?
Oh my goodness. What would have been a 79-yard touchdown is going to be a 99-yard touchdown in the other direction by linebacker Joe Walker.
And it's not like he's not been in the end. Right now, Ohio State using as much of the clock as they can. The clock restarted after the injured player, Landon Collins, was taken off. They can run about 20 seconds off the clock here.
Ezekiel Elliott, and he's got an opening. Elliott off to the races. Can they catch him? No, they can't. Touchdown. Yards. The longest play from scrimmage allowed by Alabama this year. To go, he can take him the length of the field and chew up some clock. Arizona State does have its full complement of timeouts. Allen pressured, steps up, throws just as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Since he was on the bench, but he's got to take care of the football first and foremost here.
Corner blitz, they throw out to that vacated spot to Christian Kirk. Kirk, great speed, cuts back inside of the 30. Christian Kirk's already scored once tonight. He's going to score again. Touchdown. Welcome to college football, Christian Kirk.
Wow.
Out of 45 seconds. 3rd and goal, Oklahoma. Just outside the Tennessee 5. Mayfield, the fade to the corner to Shepard. He got it. Touchdown. And now the question is, does Bob Stoops play for 2 to win on the road? Or do they go with the extra point?
Boy, beautiful throw, beautiful route inside.
Mayfield waiting on the snap. Keeps it himself. He's in. Touchdown. What a gutsy quarterback he's been in the 4th quarter and overtime.
When you run the quarterback, you gain an extra blocker. P-Ryan carries out the fake.
Big 3rd down. Mayfield's got a guy wide open. It's Shepard. Sterling Shepard. He dives in. Did he get to the end zone? Or did he step out of bounds? He's in. Touchdown.
Well, Malik Foreman was in, and Stryker made him nervous. Right now, if you're Josh Dobbs, you're thinking, let's get at least half this yardage. We've got 2 downs to get another first down here.
Ethan Wolf, the tight end, in motion on 3rd down and 12. Dobbs sets, fires, intercepted, and it's over. Oklahoma comes from behind and upsets what looked like a sure win for Tennessee. Instead, the Sooner fans celebrate at Neyland Stadium. Zach Sanchez, as he did 6 times a year ago, steps in front of an opponent quarterback's pass and ends the game. Amazing comeback by Oklahoma. Allen will work from the gun.
Watch the crossing route.
Allen fires. Knocked down. It's over. Tried to get it out to Drew Morgan, but a great defensive play, Todd.
Great play, but
The toss to Fournette, and it's a flea flicker. Back to Harris, going long. Dupree has got it.
what great execution. This is a one.
They took Leonard Fournette out. The offense stalled, and now they got to settle for 3. This guy hasn't missed yet. This will be a 33-yard attempt for Domingue. And it's a fake. The throw is Domingue. He bobbles it, and now he heads to the end zone. Touchdown. We've seen Les Miles do that before. It was picture perfect.
We've seen him do it before against that they were not aware that the clock was going to start up.
And Minnesota is going to play to win for the Little Brown Jug on the final play. They're out of timeouts. Obviously, there's one snap, barring a defensive penalty, or it's over. And they're that close to the goal line. Leidner under center. Full house behind him. He'll try to do it himself. Did he get there? No signal, no touchdown. Michigan has won it. The Wolverines somehow survive when it looked like Minnesota was going to be able to retain the Little Brown Jug. Jim Harbaugh shooing all his players off the field right now as the celebration had begun. A top receiver in the SEC as far as yardage produced on the road. That's tough. There he is in motion right now, 2nd down and 10. But the give is to Alex Collins straight up the middle. And Collins on the run. They won't catch him. Alex Collins is going to take it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas. 80 yards. The LSU fans in shock, about to be down 14-0.
Well, we talked about.
They've all started together all year long, so they do have great chemistry, and that really helps a quarterback and a tailback. And here comes an end around, and it's Cornelius, and he got the edge, and Cornelius down the sideline. He might take it. Cornelius, nobody's going to get him. Touchdown, Arkansas. 69 yards, another big play for Arkansas's offense.
We mentioned
3rd down and 8. They've got to get to the 6-yard line for a 1st down, but obviously it's 2-down territory. Fade to the corner of the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, TCU. Emmanuel Porter. Now do they go for 2 and try to win it in regulation or play for overtime?
I think you got to play for.
Wow. Had you told me 45 minutes ago we'd come down to this, I would have said you'd got something loose. And now an opportunity to take the lead. There's still going to be a few About 46 seconds maybe remaining in the game if they hit this two-point conversion. Kohlhausen flushed on the run. Lobs it. It's knocked down. I think it was Stephen Parker. He's getting mobbed, so I think he's the man. (30-29).
Kohlhausen had a man up.
From the 37. In trouble in the backfield, wants to throw now, and he's going to go deep. And I mean deep, and I mean touchdown, Florida! Tyree Cleveland in a miracle finish. A Hail Mary that's full of grace for the Gators. Unbelievable finish at the Swamp. And the celebration might last all night.
Play action down. They've been aggressive this whole drive. What will they be thinking? If you're Alabama, you have to prepare for a play action pass here.
They started at their own 6-yard line. It's the 11th play of the drive. They can actually get a first down at about the 1-foot line. That's Davis in motion. The gives to Kerryon Johnson, and he's going to get down inside. Here you go, 3rd down and 2. Alabama changing up personnel.
Brad, I was here 3 weeks ago, and I saw Kerryon Johnson do the Tim Tebow jump pass from the Wildcat in this position.
That's the spot he's in right now. 3rd down and 2. Kerryon, there's the jump pass. Gary called. Touchdown. A 94-yard drive capped off with a touchdown pass from Kerryon Johnson to Nate Craigmyers. Here comes an extra rusher. Burrow throws wide. Oh, what a catch. Wow. D. Anderson and a first down. It helps when you're 6'6" and you got long arms. And you throw down in the biggest 12 feet of the day. By Davis that time.
Well, remember Kevin Steele on the. That's got to be part of the decision. They don't know if they can get the ball back again.
They're 1 for 2 on 4th downs on the season. 0 for 1 today. Burrow over the middle, got his man. First down. Stephon Sullivan.
I tell you, I am tipping my hat to Joe Burrow. Okay, anybody can have a hot day.
From 42 yards away. Josh Grodin is the holder. Blake Ferguson will snap it. If it's good, they go back to the Bayou. First place in the West.
Can Auburn get a push and get their hands up?
Cole Tracy to win it for LSU. Kick on the way, and it is dead center. And the 13-game home winning streak for the Tigers has ended. Cole Tracy's on the bottom of that mayhem. Really good football game. missed one earlier, but this time the snap is clean, the hold is perfect, and the kick is right down College Avenue.
And
Third down at 4.
who wins here, pass rush or pass protection? Story of the game right here.
Blitz. It's intercepted by Florida. Brad Stewart. Touchdown. The only Gator on the roster from the state of Louisiana. Interception by Brad Stewart for a touchdown. Instead, it's the foot of Jake Camarda. And it's a fake. Justin Fields.
Oh my gosh. It was 4th and 11.
Alabama's going to take over at the 48-yard line.
The Alabama bench knew it was coming. They kept
First down.
Remember, they missed it and went to overtime.
Just inside the 16, quarterback draw, Jalen Hurts, touchdown! Are you kidding me? Alabama leads.
Last year it was.
You really get like an extra half second there.
Perfect. Here's a bounce out by P. Ryan. LaMichael P. Ryan tight ropes the sideline. He's going to take it for the Gator touchdown. 88 yards.
No.
Do it. Play fake to Edwards-Helaire. Burrow going for all of it. Caught. Touchdown, Jamar Chase. "33-yard touchdown pass for the Tigers."
Diggs and Surtain for Alabama.
And Rosenberg's punt goes back to the 23. Wow. I don't know how Waddle got away from that whiplash. And now he's coming the other way. Jalen Waddle across midfield. He's got a convoy. Waddle, he's gone. Touchdown. The top punt returner in the nation just showed you why. 77 yards.
And LSU has allowed the 3rd fewest return.
God, I think he's thinking about his neck. The way it was twisted on that one play. Here's an opening. Terrace Marshall is gone. Touchdown, LSU. He was wide open.
Well, unbelievably open. You thought it took.
Call us the ride-outs now. We catch and we just ride out of everybody's vision, usually.
You know, LSU was not in a sack, but they'd had pressure.
Tua deep on the sideline. Devontae Smith, who catches everything. Touchdown, Alabama. "64 yards to number 6. Now the crowd's into it.
Derek Stingley, what?
In the shotgun, Burrow with Edwards-Helaire. Edwards-Helaire, airborne touchdown.
Cow. If that doesn't remind you of Darren Sproles, I don't know what.
Tagovailoa throws down the middle, intercepted. Patrick Queen coming the other way. LSU's got it right back and another chance to score before halftime.
Patrick Queen, an inside.
From the 13, Edwards-Helaire trots back to join Burrow in the backfield. Looking for more points before halftime for the Tigers. Burrow sets up, fires to the end zone. Edwards-Helaire, touchdown.
There is Foles. Told him this guy's going to be a great NFL football player.
15 with 5 to go in the third quarter. Devontae Smith in motion. Tagovailoa going to go to the corner in the end zone. It's Najee Harris. Touchdown.
You don't see a lot. Or 22 is getting the ball here, isn't he?
I would think.
Surprised he didn't get on the last one.
They've got every tight end they've got on the roster in there to help block, including Tennessee on the motion. Second and goal, Najee Harris. Touchdown, Alabama.
KO again.
Now they're thinking touchdown. Edwards-Helaire with a spin, and he'll have one. Touchdown, LSU.
I think it was too many men on the field. Remember, could it be LSU, third time a charm, 3rd and 19, 4th and 4, now 4th and 2. Will Alabama make them all?
Tagovailoa pumps once, goes to the corner. Got it this time. Touchdown, Alabama.
And he put the Biletnikoff field goal, makes it an 8-point game, but they don't want a field goal.
And Burrow keeps it. Joe Burrow might be a Heisman moment right there if he hasn't produced enough of them.
And this was a read. LSU.
Edwards-Helaire. They will score. Touchdown.
That in a second.
Meanwhile, Tua Tagovailoa going deep on his first throw to Smith. Devontae Smith, he's gone! Touchdown, Alabama! $85 yards. It ain't over.
I was just about to say, LSU just need...
Has it teed up as he'll kick it sideways to the right and the top of the screen. Takes a pretty good hop, but it's handled by Justin Jefferson.
Nice catch, right?
One of his best of the day.
Yes, it was. Beautiful.
392 and 3, 418 and 4. 59 yards on the ground is a big thing for Joe Burrow, especially on that last drive. Edwards-Helaire dragging Alabama tacklers with him. First down.
That's the game. They can take a knee now. They had to go through him.
He told his team, as we said earlier, I told them all week, we're the better team. Today, they were. Biggest win for Ed Orgeron. The biggest win for Joe Burrow.
What a courageous game for Tua as well, right?
Yep.
I mean, what a lot of great competition on this field.
He does not have to hang his head as he limps toward the locker room after another 4-touchdown performance.
Nothing but respect for that man.
He played his heart out, and today that guy and his team was just a little bit better. The winning coach is with Jamie.